Hello again, guys. This is Muhammad Shafiq Fata and trying to show you the some new things and cool features in Switch in Java 13. The first thing we have got in Java 13, which is different from others like Java 12, is switch statement. Right? Switch statement. The second one is the text block. We have got some other things like garbage collection and so on, but I am just covering these two. Right? Let me write a main method first. Now in the main method, I just want to show you how it works. Yeah? For example, if you want to use the text block first, we write string and, for example, message, right, equals. Now we need to write down 3 times of this double quote, right? Double quote 3 times, and now inside this double quote we can write whatever we want. For example, we want to write some code in Java, but to just display it to someone, not to just this is not executing, this is just for display. For example, public class test and the same way, you can, for example, now if we want to display this, we just write down the sysout and message. You will see the same thing as we wrote already. The same thing is appearing here. This is the text block. This is a very cool feature and I like this. You can display whatever you want, and also the indentation is slightly I cannot say different, but it is better, much better if you do indent it this way. For example, from this the last double quote, if we go this side, it will change in the console. Similarly, the difference. Okay, this is it, and now we want to do the switch statement. In switch statement we have got something like ternary operator, if you remember, and it's like this. For example, we write a string str equals switch, or let's take it int salary equals switch, right? Switch, and for example string employee equals, and for example manager, right? Now we write employee here, and as you know that we have to write some case. Before we used to do this, case, for example manager, right? Case manager, and before you used to do this. Now, and if we do this, we don't need the break statement. but now we can use that one as well with this one as well, the colon. Then after this we can add yield, which is the keyword. Before we used to do this break statement, but we don't use break here. Instead we use yield. Yield means that it's returning the value, and for example yield bonus needed, right? This is the message for the yield. And you know why it is not accepting this yield here? Because at the end of the statement, this is the end of the switch statement, we need to put the semicolon. If we don't put the semicolon, it will not be accepted. As it says default, we need to put the default as well, default statement, and convert string to int. All right, to int salary. Okay, in here we write something salary, for example, we write 5,000, for example, right? Then we copy this and paste it here a few times. Then instead of manager, for example, cleaner, instead of manager here, or two is okay. We don't need more. And then cleaner, we have got, for example, 4,000, and that's all. This is the way we can use the switch statement in Java 13. And if we want to show or display, if we want to display the value, for example, this value, yeah, we want to know how to use this, yeah, salary, and it's 5,000. Manager salary is 5,000, right? And then if we see the, for example, cleaner salary is 4,000, right? And if we want to, for example, driver, which we don't have here, driver, it is throwing the exception because it's going to this exception, right? Right. And okay, if we, for example, we can use this as well, for example, cleaner and driver, 4,000, then 4,000 for cleaner and driver. In previous Java versions, we could not use we could only use a single value here, but now we can use as many values as we want. And I think in Java 12 we could use as well, but prior to that we could not use more than one value here. Yeah. Okay, few things to remember in this is, first, you assign a value to to switch a statement. You assign switch statement to a variable like this. Then you can remember you have to use semicolon at the end of the switch statements. If you use this, if you don't use this part, the left hand side part, then you don't need this, but otherwise you need this, right? Then the second thing is this, and the third thing, you can use more values than a single value here. For example, case this, case this, case this, case this. Instead of writing several times case, you can use just comma and add another one, another possibility, right? And I think that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.